Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. By now, I think many of you have probably heard about the recent massive earthquake in Myanmar through various news outlets. It reminded me of the 2008 Wenchuan earthquake in China and also 3/11 earthquake in East Japan back in 2011. Well, these three disasters happened at different times and different locations, but I think the lessons we learned are similar. I was a college student in Zhengzhou, China when the Wenchuan earthquake occurred. I was resting in my dorm around 2 p.m. and preparing for the class, but when I suddenly felt the tremor, at first I thought it was just a prank by someone in the upper bunk, but when everyone realized it was an earthquake, we quickly rushed outside to a more open area. And later, news footages showed images of the countless old buildings in the earthquake zone collapsing in a very quick way. So I will never forget those images. This disaster led China to rebuild its entire disaster prevention system. So today, 24,000 schools in Sichuan province have been upgraded to meet level 8 earthquake resistance and also with level 9 defense standard. The early warning system now covers an area of 2.4 million square kilometers. In 2012, the year after the 3/11 earthquake, I came to Japan for my studies. Although I didn't experience the East Japan earthquake firsthand, the devastation was impossible to ignore. The triple disasters of an earthquake, tsunami, and also nuclear leak shocked the world. And also the lingering effects of the Fukushima nuclear leak are still unresolved today. But Japan's advanced early warning system made a significant difference. It provided a 90-second warning before the main seismic wave reached Tokyo, and which allowed the Shinkansen to stop automatically, and mobile phones to alert the public. NHK could switch to live coverage within 5 seconds. And the ability to integrate disaster prevention technology into every part of the society is truly something that other nations can learn from, and Japan's lesson extend beyond technology. For example, Japanese school children carry emergency whistles in their backpacks, and schools and companies regularly conduct disaster drills. Convenience stores are stocked with escape hammers, and vending machines are designed to still dispense water even if they collapse. Additionally, Japan's business continuity planning (BCP) system is quite unique. For example, Toyota has set a backup data center 300 kilometers away, and this kind of forward-thinking planning helped Japan saved the semiconductor industry during the 3/11 disaster. And looking at Myanmar earthquake, we see the tragic collapse of many poorly built structures. Well, Myanmar's economy is not on the same scale as Japan's or China's. Even Japan, a country with a well-established disaster prevention system, still has about 10 million old wooden houses in need of retrofitting. In the 3/11 disaster, 90% of fatalities were caused by the tsunami, not building collapse, and many residents trusted the 15-meter-high sea walls and refused to evacuate, leading to tragedy. The key takeaway from these disasters is clear. We don't need to be stronger than the disaster, but we must be better prepared than we were yesterday. In my previous video, I discussed the potential risk of Nankai Trough megathrust earthquake and also the Tokyo near-field earthquake. And after seeing the Myanmar earthquake, my heart tightened a little bit, because in my mind, Japan's next big earthquake might not have 10 years or 20 years buffer. The unpredictable nature of Earth's physical activities means that a disaster can strike at any time. Just like before the 3/11 earthquake, and where scientists thought that a magnitude of 9 earthquake into the Miyagi Sea was a once-in-a-thousand-year event, but it still happened. The dust has yet to settle from the Myanmar earthquake, and the battle between humanity and disasters continues endlessly. We must learn from every tragedy and turning each news story into a mirror to reflect on our own disaster preparedness. When the next earthquake comes, it won't be your prayers that protect your family, but the emergency kit you prepared today, the escape route you've practiced, and also the instinctual evacuation movement you've ingrained. I hope for all of us to stay safe and for the world to be free of disasters. But if disasters does strike, may we be able to turn danger into safety through the preparedness we've built.
A glimpse of the earthquake's ferocity and the fear that came with it. In Yunnan province, people are fleeing when they're suddenly engulfed by water from a high-rise swimming pool. But the focus of international concern is on Myanmar. Regardless of religion or politics, the hope is that the help now being mobilised by the UN will be allowed to reach everyone. One man who's been helping rescue people told the BBC that many remain under the rubble, screaming for help.